Hello, guys. Finally, I was able to get through. I tried for 10 minutes or more. It's not so easy, guys. Here I am, live again, and my pipe is already dying because lack of tobacco. So I promise you, I'm smoking here, guys. So I don't really know what. Maybe I will just add some tobacco here. So anyway, how are you guys? Welcome to my chat in Pattaya. Sometimes I try to go online and nobody's there, so that's okay. We have our time differences. We have our time zones. We have different duties to take care of. So it's okay. I'm just trying to give you some chance to talk with me. Okay, that's it. So okay, I'm here with the pool. I'm here with some tobacco. I don't even know what is that. I bought it here in Thailand. I'm here with the pipe. So all made in China. The support is plastic. Maybe also the pipe is plastic. Who knows, guys? Mrs. Somebody. Hi, Johnny. Hello, somebody. Missed you, my friend. Yeah. Wow. Life is it's an ongoing process until it's finished, right? So, guys, look, this is my. They use this one to burn incense for the idols here in Thailand. So I don't worship idols. Yeah, I lost like 5 6 kilograms since I left Norway. That's true, Mrs. Somebody. You are losing weight, yeah. Mm. Yeah, yeah. Whew. I think I have to use the lighter. Yeah, thank you. I'm losing weight. Yeah, I lost. Like I say, I was 112 when I left Norway. 112 kilograms. Now I'm 106. So I lost like 6 kilograms. And that is all about sweating a lot and being a little bit more active. The problem in Norway is usually too cold to get outside. Here is too hot to get outside. Mm. Mm. Yeah, finally, I'm heading back to my Filipino, but as of now, I'm on my way to Norway, but stuck in Thailand on purpose, because I'm trying to do some business. Um, I have a lot of spare parts in my room here, and I brought a lot of spare parts from Philippines to Thailand that is eventually going to end up in Norway. Mm. But I'm going to spend almost 2 months here in Thailand. I think they gave me 2 months, 2 months visa exemption, which before it was only 30 days visa exemption. Then we have to go to the immigration and extend. So I will take advantage of the longer visa exemption because I have this room. I rented this room for almost 3 years, guys. So I have all my stuff here: my ref, my aircon, my mattress, my tools, my parts, spare parts. It's here, right here in this room. Ah, this is dying out. Okay, so I'm just gonna park the pipe, park the pipe. I have a pipe parker right there. Okay, so how do we park the pipe? Let's see. Maybe something like that. It's all made in China, by the way. So yeah, now I've been living in Norway for a while. I had my reasons to go there, but they have shipping boxes that you can use to send everything back to Norway. I don't really know about that. And the problem is, I got yesterday. I had my birthday, by the way. So happy birthday to you. So now I'm 58. A couple of days ago, I was 57. I'm 58 years old. Yeah. So the problem is, I got a phone call yesterday from the guy who owns the new owner of the barn where I keep all my stuff in Norway. And he said he have to get out from there. So I'm basically gonna get rid of everything in Norway. I try to sell most of it, and maybe I can find a place to keep some of my stuff, like my photo albums and some of my clothes. I got to det med dagen. Tack ska du ha, Mr. Somebody. But I got a little bit shocking call yesterday from the new owner of the farm. He said, "I don't want you to stay there anymore. I want you to get out from there." So basically, he called me. He said, "When are you coming back?" I said, "I'm coming back probably by the end of July." And then he said, "Okay, so how long will you stay?" I said, "Maybe I'll stay until November." So he said, "Okay, so by November, you shall empty everything there. So I don't have any place to stock my stuff, my tools, whatever." So in some way, it's a big shock, but so I'm not going to send too much to Norway. Yeah, no, yeah, my cousin, I will stay with him when I come there, just but a small room up in the attic. But he already has some guy living also up there, so it's not a perfect thing. But maybe he can help me. I will give him some assistance. Maybe he can build some kind of a uh, room. I mean, like a small. He has so many small cottages outside that he just keep a lot of rubbish or tools or whatever. I mean, he has a lot of cottages. He has a big land, so maybe he can help me so we can build a place. I can put some of my stuff there. But as I realize now, it's okay. I had to go back to Norway because I was trapped in some tax situation that I didn't want to be in. That's why I had to move back to Norway. So now I'm already outside of that tax trap. So probably I will move back to Thailand. Yeah, I have this room here, guys, and so I will just keep sending stuff from Thailand to Norway from this very room. And this room is, I mean, I have a small aircon. This room is full of BS, of course, but you see it. You see my mattress and my portable aircon. Then I have a small ref here. I have a backyard, outdoor kitchen. So I mean, it's a not necessarily move back to the Philippines for good. It's not a sign like that. Actually, I have a very good experience with taxation in Thailand. So I think from 2026 I will stay more than 6 months in Thailand, which means that I can pay tax to Thailand, which means that I have a very good tax deduction from Norway. Okay, so that's the amazing thing. And then I'm going to go back and forth between Philippines and Thailand. So my plan is to bring David and my wife over here, at least for like 2 3 months. We are here at the time, and then so we will be flying back or forth. So we will stay here until further notice. Yeah, the room is a very safe place, and it takes me by slow walking, nice, easy pace. It takes me 6 minutes to get into a big mall. Yeah, 6 minutes, just walking. So it's a very safe. It's like a dead end road. So I kept my helmet outside with my motorbike for 1 year. Nobody touched anything here. So I love the place, guys. So I'm done with Norway. I think I had to go back to Norway to readjust some things, about my driver's license and my bank and all kind of stuff like that. But I'm already registered here in Thailand as a taxpayer. So I have a tax number here in Thailand. I have a bank account in Thailand. All of these things are almost impossible for me to get in Philippines. So also the postal system is working very well in Thailand, so I can do my business here with motorcycle parts. So I achieved what I needed to go to do in Norway. Hmm. So I have a lot of stuff there, of course. So when I come back, I have to build a couple of motorcycles, put them together, and then just sell them, either finished or as projects, and then a lot of parts. Gonna try to get rid of them. If not, I hope I can find a place to keep them. Okay, so I'm not too worried. I'm not too worried because I knew this was coming. This was coming. Yeah. So yeah, thank you, Mr. Sun. But it's a nice room, and I'm just thankful because I have a good health. I have a wonderful life, actually. Of course, I love Norway, but it's too expensive. It's too complicated to bring my wife and my kid there. So I want to bring them here to Thailand. I told my wife, she has been here before. She knows this room. So yeah. So now my ding dong, my little boy, he started school. He tried to start school last year, but they kicked him out. They kicked him out. He was just running away from the classroom and disturbing the other guys in the other classes. So, so he was kicked out after a few days. Now we try again. So he's in the public school there in Digos, and Monday and Tuesday he's going to school. And yeah, Matteo Distasio, looking good. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, yeah. I'm 1 year older. Matteo, greetings from Canada. Thank you, brother. Greetings from Pattaya. Yeah. So Matteo, I just told Mr. Somebody that the guy who purchased the big farm where I've been staying for many years with my stuff, he called me yesterday on my birthday. And he said, "You're gonna get out from that place by November, something like that." So yeah. So maybe I have to put a lot of stuff in the trash in the container. I don't really care too much. Of course, I've been outside of Norway for so many years, and yeah, I have some photo albums, I have some memories, some old books, whatever. Maybe I can keep it somewhere in Norway with somebody there. I have motorcycle tools and parts, whatever. But life is life. I cannot hang on to Norway. So I think the plan is moving back to Thailand. I had to move to Norway because of some tax issues. So those tax issues are now resolved, and Norway has a tax agreement with Thailand, which means that I can get a lot of money back from my tax. That's what happened. I was living here in Thailand for more than 6 months in 20, let's see, 2023, yeah. So it's a very good bargain for Norwegians. If you live in Thailand, you are taxed in Thailand. I struggled a lot to get the tax number in Thailand because I had always been here on a tourist visa, but I managed to do it. So now I have a tax number. So yeah, it will be for good. Um, in 2023, I got back like 2,500 US dollars. And now, because I am now in a different tax category, I will probably get back $3,000 in 2026. So, I mean, looking in the long run, okay. So, in 2026, I will be spending, God willing, I will be spending at least 180 days in Thailand, which means that I will now be paying tax to Thailand, and then all the tax that I have paid to the Norwegian government, almost all of it will be given back to me. And the tax in Thailand is much cheaper than in Norway. Okay, so Matteo, I I I, I fired up this pipe, but here I really smell the ganja everywhere in when I'm driving around here in the streets in Pattaya. But I don't like the smell. I was duped into believing that ganja is like a miracle medicine, and maybe it is for somebody. But smoking ganja, that smell, and I tried to smoke ganja. I didn't get anything positive out of it. Really, nothing, nothing. So now they're gonna ban it. That's gonna ban it, and I think that's good because when you're driving down the roads here, it smells this terrible ganja. So you will plan to stay there for time being. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thailand will be my base. Thailand will be my base. Yeah, but of course, I'm planning to still to go to Spain with my wife. That's my plan also. But as of now, I don't want to rent a room apartment in Norway. It's gonna cost me maybe 60% of my pension. I cannot afford to do that. So it's better stay here in Thailand and have a life than to live in Norway and pay a rent and have no life. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, it's crazy what's going to happen because so many people invested in the cannabis business here. But I think it's ridiculous. To be honest, I think it's ridiculous because God made grass. Okay, so I think people should be allowed to smoke grass or whatever they want to do. That's not the governance business to take care. But of course, they're gonna have a big problem. But they already had a big problem because too many people were invested. It's like every 50 meters you go here in Pattaya, there was a ganja business. Hmm. Now, don't think government should get involved in all of this. Gambia is has very good medical properties. Tobacco, natural tobacco. This is not natural, actually. This is something I purchased here in Thailand. I have no idea what it is, but it turns out that nicotine is probably very good for your health. Nicotine. So I'm planning on getting some nicotine patches to put both on my body and on somebody else's body. So, that is the Asian mentality. I remember when I was in India for the first time. It was my first time in Asia. And I wanted to buy motorcycle parts in Chennai. I don't know. Yeah, they say they will ban recreational cannabis, but it's all over the country. So anyway, let me just go back to the point that here in Asia, like in India, I wanted to buy some motorcycle parts, and in Chennai back in 2008, 2001. Okay, long time ago, more than 24 years ago. And I was surprised because the whole area was full of motorcycle spare parts. This one, then this one, that this one. I mean, what kind of business idea is that? How can they make business if they? I mean, it's good for the customer, but obviously not good for the guy who wants to make a business. Same I saw in Philippines, like somebody start up a grill, barbecue chicken, roasted chicken along the street, and after a few months, there will be 10 guys who are doing the same business in the street. Yeah, yeah. Ah, well, maybe I chew nicotine gum, yeah, instead of skin, yeah, yeah. But for the guy who I want to treat, at least I have to put a patch on him, the little guy, if you know what I mean. Hmm. So maybe I'll get the gum for myself. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. So all these guys, Tate, what is called? Yeah, Andrew Tate, is always smoking cigars, right? So I hardly smoke. I mean, I smoke maybe 5 times a year, 3 times a year, not every day, guys. But it turns out that there's a lot of benefits with nicotine. Not smoking the original or the usual cigarillos, that is very poisonous, but nicotine has a lot of benefits. That's why I started to smoke. I don't like to smoke. I started to smoke 4 years ago because I know that nicotine can prevent Parkinson's. My father had Parkinson's, my uncle had Parkinson's, my grandfather had Parkinson's, and my father developed Parkinson's at the time of the age when I am now. So I don't want to have that Parkinson's. So actually, smoking uh, and getting nicotine and drinking coffee. I don't like coffee, but I drink coffee sometimes. And also drinking beer. It's preventing you from getting Parkinson's, guys. The solution they use on patch for transdermal delivery is toxic, corrosive. Okay, okay. Matteo, I want to talk to you about that because the little guy, he has something called autism, and nicotine is obviously going to help with autism. So the question is, how can you how can I deliver it in a good way. So I was recommended by a guy on internet. I can send you the link. He said it's good to put it between the shoulder blades on the back so they cannot rip it off. Hmm. Okay, yeah, if he will like it, I'll give it to him. Hmm. So who is there? We are three guys on the live stream. Good to see you. Mrs. Somebody, I don't know if you're still here or if you left the conversation. Ah, now we are two. Okay. So if you're here, you want to join the club, the discussion, you are welcome, most welcome. So I tried my way in Norway for a while, but it seems like I have to return to Thailand. I don't have anything against it. I had my room here for almost 3 years. So I love this place. Hmm. And my tax situation will be better here. Yeah, I love this place, guys. Really love this place. Yeah. So I'm gonna stay in Pattaya, Thailand for another month, and then I'll go into Norway for a few months, and then return to Southeast Asia. So if you are there, you're watching, please, Mrs. Somebody or whoever is there, please welcome, say hi, join the discussion. While you see the Viking very rarely smoking, I need to smoke because I want to avoid Parkinson's. Okay, guys, it's 5 a.m. in the morning here. So Viking is soon signing off. God bless you all, and let's hope to see you again soon. Bye bye, bye bye, guys.